So how can you develop a worker's mindset and push through hard times of your life where you're working a lot or really busy and you're just tired of working? How can you do that? Let's find out. Before this video does begin, I'd like to say a few things. First of all, that intro took me probably 30 minutes for that, 10-second segment. I'm not going to be animating the whole video because I don't really have proper animation software to make it go quickly, and I don't know if I'm willing to put that much work into this video. Also, if you're new here and you enjoy this video, make sure you smash like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to make it to 20 subs soon here, and I'm also going to be trying to post a little bit more because I have not posted in like 3 months. My goodness. Yikes. Okay, let's get started. So I want to give some background on what's happening, on why I decided to make this video, and yeah, what's my inspiration, where I discovered this technique, I guess, because you gotta have learned it from somewhere is what I'm trying to say. So what happened there? How did I learn this? Okay, so let's get some background. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you full detail just because I don't want to really share my personal life. But anyways, family has been having a lot of trouble in terms of health. I've had several siblings in the hospital lately for several weeks, and so my family has been trying to help them, push through hard times, and money's tight for them and us. And so basically, the whole goal of this video, where I learned this, was I was having to help with this. Now, I've worked in my life. I'm not this little snowflake, but I've never worked so long and so consistently. Like, I've had a couple of breaks in between. So basically, I've been working probably, well, in reality, it's been for probably a year, nonstop pretty much, without a vacation or a break from it. But then also, in terms of just recently, where I really have not had any breaks, was me helping my family. I don't want to go too much into detail, but I've been working for probably 2 or 3 months nonstop, no breaks really, helping my family, babysitting my siblings' kids, and really just trying to help and love on them and support them as much as I can. It's honestly been really tiring, and before I would get asked to do something and I just dread it so much because I've been working for so long without a break or time to do what I want to do. This is kind of where I discovered I kind of had a problem. Well, we'll put this in science terms. I had a hypothesis that if I started acting like I loved the work I was about to have to do, or I started acting like I was always going to be working no matter what and I better just be happy with it, I tested it. And I noticed that it really stopped bothering. Mosquitoes used to bother me a lot, and I've been working outside without it bothering me. I've been having to cut grass a lot and help out with car work, and that really has not been bothering me just because I had a positive attitude to it. And that's really the thing, is a negative attitude really never really helps. Let's say your parents are really busy, and I'm assuming some of you are kids. Let's say your parents are really busy and you're having to do a ton more chores. Let's say you don't get paid for chores, like I do, which by the way isn't a problem for me because it's a family. You're supposed to help each other out without expecting a prize for every little thing. Anyways, back on subject. And you're having to do a whole lot more chores because let's say your parents are super busy and you're just tired. You're always working or doing chores. You're doing homework when you're not doing chores, and you're not really getting time to hang out with your friends because the virus and stuff like that. It's just, it's hard. And so how do you push through that, and how do you stop complaining about everything? Because that's always bad. So here's how you do it. You may be a very negative person, you may be a very joyful and positive person, but what I would suggest doing is really just have a positive attitude towards things. Just try it out once. Wait for your parents to ask you to do something and be like, okay, and just don't put on a smile, but actually in your head convince yourself that you're happy to go do this. And another thing is you need to always be expecting work. Pretend like you'll never get a break and you'll always have to be working. So what does that mean? If you're always going to be working, it's not going to be a hard thing for you because you're going to know, oh, I don't have any breaks soon, so I might as well just work anyways. Another thing is, all right, I'm going to put this into steps. Step 3, when you see something, let's say you're doing chores, when you see something around the house, don't wait for your parents to ask you to do something, okay? Because then there's frustration in that. But let them be proud of you for just doing stuff without them asking. This is part of growing up and becoming more mature. is you just do things, you do work, you see things that are wrong and you go and fix them yourself. You don't wait for somebody to ask you. If you had a cure to cancer, for example, you wouldn't wait for somebody to ask if you had the cure to cancer or ask you to give it out. You would spread it. You'd tell people about it. Now, some of you guys might be cheeky and try and sell it and be a major sellout, but you get my reasoning is you just should always be expecting work, and when you're not working, you should always be looking for things that need to be worked on. So you are repairing your house, you're mudding on the wall. You can just rip the... Okay, that's a really bad example. I'm cutting that. So yeah, you always should be looking for stuff to do, and it'll really just help you out in general. So let's wrap this up. Let's put this into 3 main points, okay? So, number 1, always look for things that you can do, even when nobody tells you to do them, if you're trying to help out. And number 2, put yourself in a positive attitude towards work so that you're not just every time somebody tells you to work or to do something for them. And number 3 is to always expect work and to never expect a break. That way, when somebody tells you you have work to do, you're not going to be like, oh, we have work, this is the most inconvenient time. Just always expect it and pretty much pretend that it's your only thing you do in life. So that about sums it up. That helped me out majorly, and school's coming up, and that's really gonna help me because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of work to still do, even when school starts again. So this is, yeah, it really helps me. It's helped me. I honestly have not really struggled with having to work recently. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash like and subscribe to my channel because I hope to be posting more videos similar to this one. I make mostly tutorials on how to do certain things with computers and apps and stuff like that. And I want to do some videography and filmmaking, maybe even photography tips. I don't want to be one of those stereotypical cringy filmmakers on YouTube that call themselves filmmakers, but they're really just vloggers that try and spice it up with B-roll that's really cringy, and half of them don't even know what B-roll means. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.